speaking of Amazon, I have been working on a project and you guys are gonna get to see it. I'm so excited. Oh my word. I'm so happy. They turned out so good. I should have started building this way sooner. It's almost 8:30 at night. Smart choices, right?
Mm-hmm. Very smart.
Yeah. It's been a long freaking day. Hello everybody, my name is Tasha and I am a gestational surrogate. Currently 23, wow, my voice cracked a little bit. Currently 23 weeks with little Surro baby. So I bought this, whatchamacallit, TV stand. It's 8:45 and I'm just now starting to build this. It's been a very busy day and I'm tired, so I'm gonna try to do two things at once and we'll see how well it works out. I'm guessing it's not gonna work very well, but we'll see. So anyway, 23 weeks, sorry, if I don't look at the camera, it's because I'm trying to build this and I'm looking at the instructions. Max, you got to go, buddy. Sorry. So I went to the chiropractor this last week and when I walked in, I've gone to this chiropractor before, okay? So it's not the first time that I've gone in there. And the girls that work at the front desk, they're like, oh, hi Tasha, how have you been? It's been forever since we've seen you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I know. I don't remember the last time I've been in here. They looked it up. It was like 2 years ago. Because the insurance that I had through work was, doesn't cover chiropractic. So I didn't go because I didn't want to pay out of pocket. It's probably really expensive. I never asked them how much it would cost, but I was too scared to ask. So I've been having pain here in my ribs and then in my back, like up here where the ribs attach. And so I was like, well, you know, maybe my uterus is like pushing my ribs, like tilting them up. It's like I should go in to the chiropractor and see if I can get adjusted and if that fixes the problem. And so called the insurance, and my insurance for the surrogacy, because they had me sign up with a second insurance. The second insurance that I have does cover chiropractic, which is amazing. Come on. And so I scheduled an appointment with them and went in last Friday. So I get there and they're like, oh, congratulations. I'm like, thanks. And I didn't say anything. Normally I tell people, but I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, who does it hurt if I don't tell a stranger that I don't plan on ever seeing again, that I'm a surrogate and it's not actually my kid? Is that bad? I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or not. I just don't want to have to explain it to every single stranger that walks down the street, you know? It's like, what's the harm in them thinking that I'm having a baby? I'll never see them again. I ended up telling them after the fact. It's whatever. They were very excited about it. And the chiropractor that I saw, actually, he's like, oh, that's so crazy. Can I ask you a question? So like he was asking me questions about it. And he was really nice. He said he's like, I don't know if you recognize me, but I worked here before as an assistant. I was like, oh, I don't recognize you. Yeah, anyway, they have Oh my word. Okay. So when you go to this chiropractor, I don't know if they're all like this, but when you go to the chiropractor, this specific one, they have you lay down, face down on the table, and they attach a TENS device to like the areas that bother you. So for me, it was usually it's my back and shoulders. And so they attach these things and they send out electrical pulses that like shock the muscles and like it works them out so that they're not so tight when you get adjusted. And so because I'm pregnant, I don't get that, which sucks. But they did put heating pads on my back to like loosen up the muscles. And then the chiropractic assistant came in and she did some massage of, you know, my back and shoulders and stuff. I still got, you know, 2/3 of what I normally get when I go there. But I was talking to the assistant while she was doing the massage, and before that, she comes in with this pillow thing that is for pregnant women. So it has 2 pieces that are attached by Velcro so you can adjust the little dome area for your belly. So if you need it, you know, further apart or closer together, you can adjust it so that it fits comfortably. This is the craziest thing. So I actually laid on my stomach on Friday. And anyway, while I was talking to her when she was doing the massage, I explained, you know, that I was a surrogate, and we talked about that for a little bit. And she was telling me about, you know, raising her brother, and young girl, oh man, she had to be in her 20s or so. But she's very nice. But yeah, anyway, I don't tell everybody that I'm a surrogate because it just seems, not that I'm embarrassed of it, I just don't want to have to get into the whole conversation every single time I go anywhere. And that day I was tired and didn't really want to get into it. But usually I'll tell people, I'll like mention it, and they usually say, oh, that's cool, or mention, you know, they'll say some comment or something about it. But it's not, it doesn't always turn into a full conversation, but a lot of times it does because I'm so open about it. And so people will say like, oh, can I ask you a question? I'm like, go for it. So it usually turns into a lengthy discussion. All right, another one done. Partially done. Oh goodness. Okay, so let's see, 23 weeks. I don't remember if I said this in the last, I don't think I did. I don't think I said it in the last video. So before I was 20 weeks, I texted the parents and I was like, you know, I really expected to be feeling the baby moving a lot more at this point. Cause I mean, at 20 weeks, I was feeling movement, I'm trying to think, maybe a couple of times a week. And I was like, it's really weird because I feel like I should be feeling movement more. And then of course the baby kicks me like 3 times as I hit send. It's interesting though, because since I was 20 weeks, because I'm 23 now, so since I got to the 20th week of pregnancy, I've been feeling this child moving every single day, multiple times a day. I cannot explain what happened, but like something triggered in the brain that was like, we're gonna move every single day now. So every day I feel kicking, and it's funny because there was an email, or it was on the app or something, where it said, you know, these flutters that you've been feeling will soon turn into full kicks. And I was like, What flutters? They've always been kicks. Like, it went from rolling and like twisting and moving sensation to full-blown kicking. There was never flutters. It was always hard movements. I just thought it was funny. Yes, I was told there would be flutters. There was never flutters. I just thought it was funny. But there was one day I actually felt movement 12 different times. Like, we're talking not 12 different times of like moving, but 12 different times that I felt, okay. Whoever drilled the holes on these things did them in like a angle. And so now both of the screws are pointing like, not like this bad, but you know, towards each other instead of straight up. Which makes it so that they don't fit in the holes. I don't approve. Are we getting closer? Yes! They tell you not to hammer anything, but sometimes blunt force is what it takes. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. Kicking 12 times in one day. So it wasn't like 12 kicks in one day. It was like she would kick several times and then there would be nothing for like 30 minutes. And then kick a bunch of times and there'd be nothing for like 45 minutes. And then kick a bunch of times and there'd be nothing for like half an hour. Like 12 different times throughout the day there was kicking. And I realized as I was editing one of the videos, I realized that I dropped the gender. And as I was editing it, I was like, well, there's not really any going back on that one. For those of you that don't already know or didn't catch it in that video, baby is a girl. So this is the third girl that I have had for somebody else, which I think is funny. Like, I've never had a surrogate baby that was a boy. It's funny because the parents told me, you know, during the match meeting, they decided that they wanted a girl. Sorry, hold on. I can't with this hammer. Is there a regular size hammer in here? Really? There's not. I gotta use this one. The parents told me that they could not decide on something. I won't go into details because I don't know if they're comfortable with me sharing that. But they could not decide on something specific with boys. Leave it at that. And so they just agreed to have a girl because they couldn't decide on this one thing with boys. So yeah, it's a girl. And the third girl that I have had for other people, I have always wanted a girl. I have a son, so I'm a little, well then, there goes my light. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. I'm using my mom's plant lights that she has for light because it's the brightest light in here and I kind of need it so I can see what I'm doing. Put on the drawer slides. The rolly part goes on the back. So like so. Don't tell me I put these on backwards. Fudge! I totally did. This is what I get. This is what I get for trying to do this and talk at the same time. Can't believe I did this. I was paying so much attention too. Make sure I had the right parts, not which direction they went. Okay, I got it. pain in the butt, let me tell you. Lesson learned. Don't do it again. Here we go. The key is to be smarter than the thing that you're working on. I say after I screwed it up. Anyway, so baby kicking, very hard. And I'm kind of wondering if she's gonna be one of those babies that you can see like drastic kicks from the outside. I've never had one of those. They're usually like little boop, where like the skin is like flat and it's like boop, and that's it. So we'll see. I'm kind of excited if that's the case, because that would make some very excellent videos. Because people are like, oh my word, did you see that? We shall see. But I'll put in I'll put in a little clip right here. Seriously, it's like 2 seconds, blink and you'll miss it, where she kicked me. And literally like 22 and a half, 23 weeks, like you can already see it from the outside. So we'll see if she's, you know, one of those kids that it's like, holy crap. I mean, she already moves and it hurts sometimes. Like, she is very strong. So on Thursday, I took the day off because of 2 reasons. I had somebody coming to look at my freezer because my freezer is not staying at the correct temperature. Every time I look at it, it's between 30 and 34 degrees. That is not freezer temperature. That is not safe. You cannot keep meat in that and keep it for very long, like more than you would in the fridge, basically. I had a guy come and look at the freezer. I was also having my brand new couch delivered, which it's so dark you can't see it, but it's big and brown. It's behind me. It's sectional. Very excited. It's freaking sexy for sure. So I took the day off. I mean, I could have worked in the morning, but who wants to get up early and then only work like part of the day? And I have plenty of paid time off, so I just took the day off. And okay, let me just look at the list of things that I got done. Couch delivered, freezer repaired temporarily, took returns to Amazon, dropped stuff off at Goodwill, took a bag to bottle drop, took mail to my mom, and bought this new TV stand from IKEA. What is that, like 7 things? Yeah, it was a lot. I was so pooped by the end of that day. I'm kind of glad that I didn't work that day just based on how much stuff I got done. It was a very successful day. Felt really good about all the stuff that I got done that day. So, I'm not mad. But, speaking of Amazon, I have been working on a project, and you guys are gonna get to see it maybe in this video. Yeah, I think I'll do that this time. I have been working for the last several months. I think even before I got pregnant, I was working on this. Wait, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just putting it together like I know what I'm doing. Anyway, for the last several months, I'm 5 months pregnant now, and this was like 2 or 3 months before I got pregnant. So it's been almost a year that I've been working on this. I went on Amazon and I was looking for a pregnancy planner where I could write down various things about my pregnancy, but I was looking for a surrogate specific planner, okay? You go on Amazon and you search pregnancy planner or surrogate pregnancy planner. Everything is just pregnancy. When did you feel your baby? How did you tell your significant other that you were pregnant? Like stuff like that, okay? When you're a surrogate, it's not my baby. So I didn't find what I was looking for, and I absolutely did not like the wording that they used because it's not my baby. So I, like any normal person would, decided that I would just make my own. So I have been working on these pregnancy planners forever. Hold on, I gotta nail these in again. Wait, okay, am I sure this is the right way? So these pregnancy planners I have been working on forever. And of course, like, I would get ideas as I went along, and then I'd have to change like every single page. And then I had issues uploading it to KDP, which is Kindle Publishing. No, KDP. Kindle Direct Publishing. I know my alphabet, I swear. You can basically create a book and you can upload it onto the website. Once you approve it, Amazon will publish the book, basically. I was having all kinds of, for like days and weeks, I was having issues with the formatting, with you name it, I had the issue. It was very frustrating. Like, you upload it and it'll tell you like, oh, it's not the right size. So I was having to fiddle with that for days. It was just this whole nightmare situation. So I finally got it figured out. I got it uploaded. I made the cover. It's actually gonna have three different covers. So the inside will all be the same, but it'll have three different covers that you can get. I'm very excited because I've been working on this for so long and it looks good. I hope. I ordered my proof, like the proofs for it. And so I'm just waiting for those to get delivered. They should be here tomorrow. It is not like the standard Amazon 2-day shipping. So with KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, what they do is they have the manuscript on file, and when somebody orders it, they print one copy and then they mail it to the person, or however many copies they happen to buy. So if you buy like 6 copies, then they'll print 6 books and they'll send it to you. So anyway, I had to wait for them to print the books and ship them, and I'm not 100% sure where they're coming from because there's no tracking. It just says shipped. So that's not really super helpful. Usually they have like, package was picked up from this place and is this place. No, not this time. I've been patiently waiting for my books to come that I've been working months on, and I am not a patient person, so it's been rough. And at first, it said they were going to be here on Saturday, and that did not happen. So they're coming on Monday, tomorrow. I had to wait 2 extra days because I won't be able to look at them until I get home. So I'm very excited about my planners coming. I hope they turned out really good. So I'm gonna be bummed if I have to like fix stuff. That would suck. I had somebody ask me if I needed help putting this together. No. I mean, maybe, since I put it together wrong the first time. No. As long as I'm paying attention. No, that's not true. IKEA furniture, I usually mess up once. Just once. And it sucks. And I have to like take it apart multiple different places. It's usually because I put something on the wrong way, like backwards. Okay, I'm gonna have to get up and like do the rest of this. So up next, my planners. I want to show you guys. I hope I like them. I hope they're good. I really do, because I want to put them live as soon as possible because they're really cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, it is Monday and they're here. Oh my goodness, these had better be good or I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, please be good. Oh my goodness. Oh my word, you guys. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh my word. I am so excited. Okay, so here's the first one. When you buy it, it will not have this gray strip on it. This is like the proof copy. It just says not for resale. And then the back has like a little snippet about me and oh, this makes me so happy. Oh, they look so good. Okay, so here's the first one. And then I got a pink one. Same thing on the back. And then this one has flowers. Oh, I'm so excited. Pregnant with Purpose, Surrogates, Pregnancy Planner and Journal. So there's table of contents and then, oh my word, I'm so excited. These turned out really well. Wow. So there's a page for like in the beginning of my surrogacy journey about me, what you're looking for in your perfect match, things about the intended parents, why they chose surrogacy. And then there's 2 pages for like dates and stuff. There's, you know, before the transfer, the agency, the coordinator's name, the clinic, the address, your doctor, dates you were matched, sign the contracts, medical screening, starting IVF medications, and then it's got a space for your lining checks and what date those were, date of the embryo transfer, like last injection, graduation from the clinic, transfer day, how many embryos were transferred, bed rest protocols, space for your beta test results, how you felt when you found out you were pregnant, the intended parents' reaction. And then this was, this page was such a huge pain in the butt to make, but it's so good. Medication calendar. The one that I got from my clinic was not the greatest. It was kind of hard to read the different days. I just didn't like it. This one has, you can see, there's little check boxes so you can write in your medications. And I mean, these are blank calendar pages, so you can write the month, you can write the day. If you start like in the middle of the month, you can start in the middle of the month. It really doesn't matter. There are 4 calendars, like monthly calendars. So however long you're on medications for. And then first trimester, this is the 4 weeks page, my favorite. There's an affirmation at the bottom for each week that's different. You can write in here things you have to do, food cravings, pregnancy symptoms, aversions, all kind of stuff. And there's a page for each week. Every single week has a page. And they're broken up by the different trimesters. The last page of each trimester has your belly size if you want to measure that, the weight that you've gained. I weighed myself this morning. I have gained 15 pounds and I'm only halfway done. There's also best part of the first trimester, things I loved, things I hated, strange cravings, aversions. Each trimester has a different background. So then after that, there are pages for your doctor visits. There's a section for questions for your doctor and then the answers that the doctor gave you. There should be enough pages for all the doctor's appointments. I mean, these are for like your regular routine appointments, not for specialists or anything like that. These are just your regular visits. In the back, there's a hospital packing list, which has nothing for the baby because you're not packing anything for the baby if you're a surrogate. There's a spot for additional items. So if you're pregnant with your own baby, you can still use this. It's not specific to surrogates, like only surrogates can use this. If you are pregnant with your own child, you would just skip the pages, the 3 whole pages in the front about surrogacy, and then you can use the rest of this for your own baby. So hospital packing list, you can put baby items down here if you're, you know, pregnant with your own kid. There's also birth plan page. There's actually 2 pages with like check boxes for your birth plan. And then there's also this one where you can write it in if you would rather do it that way. And then there's also this handy thing that lets you tell the story of the delivery day, who was in the room, your favorite memory from the event, when you were due, when labor started, who you called, stuff like that. So I cannot, you guys. I am so freaking excited. Look at these. I can't. Oh my word. And they're like a soft, I don't even know what this is. Paper? If I wasn't already 23 weeks pregnant, I would start using this from the beginning, but I might just have to start from the middle. Oh, I'm so excited. These are 8.5 by 11, so they're big enough. There's lots of room to write. I'm so excited. Oh my word. I'm so happy. They turned out so good. I can't stop looking at them. They're so pretty. And I've already started working on another book because clearly I have too much time on my hands that I think I need to make another book. It's basically like a written diary of my surrogacy. That won't be coming out for a hot minute because, you know, I gotta deliver and do all the things. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat dinner now. If you don't already, you can follow me on these social medias. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stick around and follow along on my journey. I am so happy. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye.